Hello.
We've been challenged by Hinton the Trail via Instagram to do a vlog on our 10, let's just read it here, 10 RV, because they're American, motorhome question challenge. So we've got 10 questions and we're going to give you our answers, and we'll see whether they're the same or...
Doubt it. Might get some the same.
But thank you very much anyway. It's Hinton the Trail and they are a family of 3.
Yeah, they're touring America full time with their child.
With their son Corbin. Yeah, really good to watch. So we'll put the link somewhere so you can check out their travels. But they do loads of stuff, don't they? All around America, and I think they're going to come to the UK at some point.
Really interesting for us as well, because we're hoping to go to America at some point to do some touring.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so question 1. What would you change in your current motorhome?
What would we change?
What would you change in your current motorhome?
Okay, because we have changed something, but what did I change? I really like our motorhome.
Well, I know what mine would be.
What's yours?
What I'd change is I would have an oven, because Cathargos don't necessarily have ovens in, although at the last motorhome show we went in a few of the Cathargos and they did actually have ovens in them, didn't they, in the banks? But we don't have one, and I really miss that. It's fine during the summertime because we just get the Kadak out and you're cooking outside, but during the winter time and it's dark outside in the UK from 4 o'clock, you kind of got to go to either go to a restaurant or you're cooking on gas. So it's not ideal, is it?
No.
So I would say, for myself personally, I would change not having an oven.
Okay. I guess there's only one minor thing, and that is in our motorhome you can't shut off the back and the front, whereas in some you can open the door and close it off. So I guess that's...
Yeah, a bit of privacy. Fine. When Finley comes with us in the drop-down bed, yeah, I suppose it just gives us that cut-off, doesn't it? Very good.
Okay, what's next?
Question 2. What's something that you did not expect when you bought your first motorhome? What's something you did not expect? I know what my answer is to this.
Okay. So, I didn't expect how little payload
that was mine.
we would have.
And that's one thing nobody mentioned either. Because when you're newbies, we literally went, didn't we, from being in a tent, travelling, to getting a little bit older, and also wanted a little bit more comfort so we could travel throughout the year, not just for that small window of opportunity in the summer in the UK. So got a motorhome, just thought about the layout that we wanted, didn't think at all about a payload, or, you know, once you've got us sat in here and all our crockery, we've got our batteries and solar, yeah, all the other things, you just don't, they don't tell you about it. So
when you've got your car, you just like have ram everything in there, you can pack it to the eaves and off you go, but you know, you don't think about it, do you?
No.
You do have to in a motorhome.
So definitely, I think that was my bugbear as well, is the payload. So something to bear in mind if you're going if you're thinking about buying a motorhome. Definitely look, because especially the newer ones, they don't give you a very great weight limit, do they? They pack everything in, like all your fridge and everything, and then what you've got left is very, very little. So you've got to be careful, but obviously there's also the thing on your licence, isn't there?
Oh yes, in the UK you're limited to 3.5 tonne if you haven't got C1 on your licence. Luckily we're old enough to have C1 on our licence, so our limit is 7.5. But yeah, you've got to be careful, and also when you get to 70, you are limited again to 3.5 tonnes.
But I think that's a good thing. 70, you don't want to be driving a great big vehicle around, do you? So I think that's fair do. I think we've answered that and we both agreed on that one.
Yep.
Okay, question 3. What was the deciding factor to buying your motorhome?
Well, I think we're probably going to agree on this one as well.
Really?
Yeah, because for me it was the garage, the internal garage, which was big enough to put our e-bikes in.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, it's not mine. But yes, that was a major factor, but I think there was one other major factor as well for ourselves. Mine was the garage, but I also think an important thing was also the layout for ourselves. at home we have a super king bed, so we're used to space, aren't we? It's nice to have a really nice big bed. It's nice to cuddle, but you also want your space when you go to sleep. And I found that a lot of the beds were like crammed into the corner. So, and also the island beds, they're big, but they're cut off at the ends, and we're quite tall. So the actual bed that we've got is perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's 2 singles, but you've also got the centre part, and you can put the extra block in. And it's huge. It's actually bigger than our bed at home, isn't it? So it's a perfect setup for us. I love the layout. So I think the layout was really important to us as well, wasn't it?
It is perfect for us.
Yeah, love that. So yeah.
Okay, next.
Okay, next question. What are we on? Question 4. What is your favourite meal to make in your motorhome? This is going to be hard for me to answer.
Have you ever made a meal in motorhome?
Only a ping meal. I have done pasta. I think you need to answer this because I don't really do much.
Yeah, I mean,
I do it outside, but not inside.
Well, we do tend to cook outside, and if it's the winter, like tonight, we head over to the pub and have a meal in a pub. But we have eaten in the motorhome, and I guess
Andy has done some amazing meals. One of my favourite meals that you do is the potatoes, like the potato gratin, and we normally have chicken with bacon. And you're a bit of a chef, aren't you? You're a bit of a Jamie Oliver.
Well, got to be a bit inventive because you haven't got an oven, so it has to kind of be done on a frying pan.
Yeah, and you've done some amazing meals when we were in Switzerland and Austria. Stunning meals. So Andy's the cook, so I think that for me personally was the best meal that you did. So
Okay.
yeah, that's good. Okay, question 5. What's your must-see motorhome destination? This is hard.
There's so many.
So many.
Our
places.
list goes on.
It's endless, isn't it?
Yeah. But for me, I would say the west coast of Ireland is high up on my list. Closely followed by Scotland, but yeah, for me, west coast of Ireland.
Yeah, I think Norway. Definitely want to visit Norway, don't we?
Yeah.
That's definitely on the plan for in a couple of years. We're not going to banish it yet. But
yeah, we basically want to kind of head north, keep going as far as we can, see the northern lights.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just like an area of the world that I've never experienced, so we're looking forward to going there.
Yeah, I've seen a few pictures, haven't we? And they just look awesome. But then so does Ireland. That looks absolutely stunning. There's some motorhomers that we know have done Ireland recently. Absolutely beautiful. And also Scotland, which we are going to do this year. So you will see some bits from
crossed.
Scotland. Yeah, fingers crossed. We
tried to do it
Scotland
last year, didn't make it, but hopefully.
Yeah. So there's lots of places we could mention, and there's lots of places we are going to be going to. So yeah, you have to make sure you keep on following us. Okay, question 6. What is your favourite thing about motorhoming?
Oh.
What's your favourite thing,
Well,
babe?
there's a lot that I like about motorhoming, but I guess for me, it takes us to places that we wouldn't normally go to. We've always been outdoor people, but we've done so much more outdoor living and life in the last 2 years while I've owned a motorhome. So yeah, it's for the kind of the places it takes us. Like, for example, we sat outside a pub in the Peach District tonight. Would not be here if we didn't have a motorhome. And you?
Mine is the freedom. I absolutely love the freedom that Katie gives us. And when you pull up somewhere, whether it's on a site or even a pub car park or wild camping, every time you open your windows, you've got a different view. From your bedroom window or your front of the cab, it's a different view every time, isn't it? And it's just something so special. You just can't recreate it. It's just beautiful, isn't it? You can stay in your, hotels and things, but you don't get to stay right on the seafront, and you've literally got the beach right there, and it's just amazing, isn't it? It's absolutely love motorhoming. It's brilliant. So that's mine, is opening the window and seeing where we've ended up, especially when we arrive in the dark. Question 7. What is your least favourite thing about motorhoming?
It's really funny actually what you just said there, just before this question. Because my least favourite thing about motorhoming is finishing work on a Friday, getting in the motorhome in the dark, sometimes it's raining and it's cold, driving somewhere, arriving, getting out in the rain, cold, putting the screen on the front, plugging the electrics in, filling with water. That I don't like at all. I don't mind it when it's sunny and warm, but I don't like that, and yeah. But as soon as that's done, all is perfect. Sit in here, have a beer. And yours?
I think my least favourite thing is the actual expense of it all. I think there's this perception that once you've got a motorhome, you're like, it's really cheap, but it's not. There's all the maintenance, site fees, just so many different things to think about, isn't there? The road tax, there's talking about road tax going up.
Storage, fuel.
There's loads. So, you know, it's not a cheap thing to do. And I never...
Gin as well, the amount of gin you drink.
That's just normal. But yeah, so for me, I think it's actually the cost that's involved in it all as well. But I wouldn't change anything.
No.
I'd change how much we spend.
It's
but
money well spent.
very well spent, yeah. Question 8. What are the must-haves for your next motorhome? Katie, don't listen.
No, we're not changing. Not changing, are we?
I think one thing I would say is, if we had to change Katie, I think it would be the issue of the payload again. I would want, even if it was a slightly smaller motorhome, I want one with a better payload, so I never have to think about it. I'm sure you've probably seen on one of our previous vlogs that we had to do our up rating, didn't we, on Katie? It's only given us another 350 kilograms, which really isn't that much, is it, when you think about all the stuff we're going with? So I think that would be one of the major factors for me, is I would think about having a greater payload. I know quite a few people, Posh Cats Camping, theirs is 4250 or something, which is like, they're never going to reach that, are they?
No.
So payload for me.
I guess for me, if I was to have a different motorhome, I really like the Cargo Liner for 2, and that's got the what do you call it, the back of the motorhome, where you've got the kind of the living area at the back.
Lounge area. It's
The
got
lounge.
a huge lounge, and the actual seats, they stretch out.
Yeah.
So
And
you
you've got
can
windows all
recline.
around the side of the back. So for me,
Yeah,
it would be
the
that-
layout on that
that
is
layout.
beautiful. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very curvaceous. That is beautiful. So if Carthago want to lend us one for us to try. We're on question 9. What is your favourite adult beverage?
adult beverage. That's easy. Beer. Done. Yours?
And mine, I'm sure everybody knows. Gin. Gin-tastic. Although we are partial to red wine as well.
Yeah.
But gin is my favourite.
I'll have to kind of
Pink.
clarify my beer. It's real ale.
Yeah. So that was an easy one.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Have you got any more?
Well, I was going to kind of say Belgian beer as well is also very nice. But yeah.
So there you go. If ever you meet up with us, you know what our drink will be. Question 10, the last one, is what is your favourite indoor motorhoming accessory?
I'm going to go and fetch it.
Ooh. I should tell you what mine is while Andy's fetching his. I think my favourite is my mattress protector. Not mattress protector, but my mattress topper, sorry.
Why do you wet the bed?
No, it's not a protector, it's a mattress topper. Oh. With the Carthago mattresses, I mean, they're pretty decent, aren't they?
Yeah,
but I'm a bit of a princess. When I go to sleep, I have to have a real soft comfort. So I've got a lovely topper on there, and it is just, I sleep the best ever. I sleep actually better in Katie than I sleep at home. It is just so comfortable. So that would be my added thing.
Okay. So my kind of favourite thing in here is a multi-purpose device. It serves 2 great functions, and it is this. So basically, kind of it takes tops off bottles and wine. So that is my favourite accessory in the motorhome.
Oh my goodness. Oh, easily pleased, baby.
Yeah.
That's fab. Okay, so that's all 10 questions finished. So to close off our challenge, we're going to now challenge 2 other people. The first challenge is going to be Next Stop Everywhere, which is
Claire and Sam.
Claire and Sam. Absolutely brilliant. They have actually done Ireland not long ago, and they're going to our favourite place in March, I think. They're heading to Norway, so we're going to closely follow their travels. Absolutely brilliant pair. Do loads of travelling, always. I think they're doing full-time travelling because they don't seem to be at home ever, unlike ourselves. But yeah, they're definitely worth looking into. Great people, do lots of Twitter as well, and they're on Instagram as well. So our second one is Let's Go Somewhere Motorhome Travels, which is
Yvonne and Kev.
They are a lovely couple.
Yeah.
Really nice. Kev
has a drone and he does some crazy drone shots. Love watching his footage.
They actually went to Scotland. They've been twice at the end of 2019. And some of the footage he's done is absolutely fantastic. So they've got their little dogs as well. But again, really great characters. Do a lot of travelling. I think they're no longer working, so they travel around all over. They've got their home, but they do a lot of travelling when they want to. So they just say, let's go somewhere.
Yeah, lucky them.
And off they go. So yeah, that's another one. Obviously we'll have the link in there if you want to subscribe to those. There's so many others that we could mention, but I think they're the two that I'd like to see what they come up with for their challenge and answer the questions. So good luck, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. We've got lots of things coming up. And this summer we're going to be doing some crazy adventures. As you've seen, we've rebranded and we're now Extreme Motorhoming Adventures.
Yeah, so we're going to have to live up to that.
And he has got one very scary thing in
Austria.
in mind in Austria. It involves 2 mountains and a crazy ladder
Between them.
So yeah, if you want to see that, you need to follow our Extreme Motorhoming Adventures. I might not be around for that one. I might be shopping. Anyway, thank you and goodbye.
Bye.